Okay, so we got another Coleman furnace. This one's a little older. We have a bad thermocouple, so I'm going to show you guys how to change the thermocouple out. This one's from '93, so anytime you see this little guy, the pilot tube, that means you got a pilot. It's really easy to change the thermocouple. Instead of spending a few $100 to have somebody come out. So that's what we're going to do today. So yeah, disconnect the thermocouple. That's inside, and then you disconnect the pilot tubing right here. I've already disconnected it. So you disconnect the pilot tube. Once you do that, your valve can come off. Take off the leads. Take out the 2 screws that hold on the bracket. This thing should come right out. There it is. Just let that hang down there. Alright, so we're going to take this thermocouple out. There's a screw here. Another screw down here. Take this door off so you can take the thermocouple out. Pull the burner out. You can tell that thermocouple is just really beat up. It's old. I'm gonna be changing that guy out. We'll run to the van, get a thermocouple, and then come back and install it. Alright, so got the thermocouple here. I usually just pull it through. Sometimes you can do that, right there. Just pull it through, and you gotta make sure that you can either reuse the little clip that's down there that holds the thermocouple up, or you can replace it with the one that the kit provides. They are a little tough if you've never done it before. The little clip, the retainer clip. So I usually just leave it there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Nah, it's a bad shot. It's right in there. Okay. Let's get a new thermocouple. Stretch it out. Install it, from the back. Guide it up into here. Go through the hole that the old thermocouple was in, and then push it through. Kind of pull on it to make sure it doesn't fall down. You want to also clean out the pilot valve as well and the burner. You'll get a better pilot flame on it. I just kind of blow at it. But there you go. New thermocouple. Let's put it back in. Bottom screw in. put your little door back on. This goes over the pilot tubing and the thermocouple to prevent a gap from being present. Put your screw back in there. Just like that. Make sure you don't pull on the thermocouple because you can pull it right out. Alright, let's put our gas valve back. Always check the orifice right there to make sure there's not a spider web. I've already checked it. It's good. Alright, so this is kind of the tricky part. You gotta get the pilot tube back in. Make sure the orifice is in the hole. Sure everything's tight, nothing's loose. Alright, get your pilot tube in. Make sure not to bend the pilot tube too much. Get that all the way in. Put that in there, get it started. Tighten your pilot valve in using a small, like crescent wrench usually works pretty good. And this is the hardest part, I think, is getting the pilot tube back in. It's all about how you line it up. This is really tight because you'll leak pilot gas, and that's definitely not something you want to happen. I think this, out of all the repairs on one of these furnaces, this is the easiest. This is the thermocouple. If you have a thermocouple system, you should be in the market for a new furnace here pretty soon. But you know, a lot of these furnaces still are fine, which is kind of annoying to have a pilot issue sometimes. But all right, after you're done tightening this, get your thermocouple over here. I usually leave like a little circle and just kind of get this guy right here, put it down. And you don't want to tighten. You don't want to tighten this too much. The thermocouple. Because if you do, you could smash the bottom of this. So I kind of get it in there, do a finger tight. Get it a little finger tight and then just tighten it a slight bit. Not too much. Just kind of like right there. Put your leads back in your gas valve. And then just a rule of thumb, always have the power off when you're lighting the pilot, because if you accidentally have the thermostat set to on and the power set to on, right when you light that pilot, you're gonna have an explosion. So, you know, always have the power off when you're lighting the pilot. Alright, let's get a match. I got a cool little fire stick coming pretty soon. So this is just me improvising for now. Alright. You put the valve all the way over to set. Put it in. See, our pilot has lit. I usually keep it on for at least 30 seconds to a minute. Have your finger all the way on set. And then once you're done and the pilot's on, you shift it over to on and then turn your power and your thermostat on. Before, there was a really big yellow flame. We got some blue to it now, so that's good. So let's take our finger off the pilot setting and see if our pilot stays. Nice. So there, if you let go and your pilot stays on, that means your thermocouple is good. So a little trick, I'll take one screw, you know, off the door, hold it open and then light it, and then remember to put it back on when you're done. But it's really hard to have this opened plus try to light your pilot. So a little trick I've developed over the years. So let's put that screw back, turn it on, and we'll test it for carbon monoxide. I already have the thermostat set, so right when we hit this on, we should see a big flame. Oh. Remember to set it to on. And then now we should see it. There it is. And that's how you replace a thermocouple on a Coleman Presidential EVCON. This is a step open valve, so it starts out with a slow flame and then it increases to a big one. There we go. Let's wait for the fan to start up. You know, if you like my video, please subscribe and like. Appreciate it. Alright, this fan should start up here soon. Once it does, we're done. So we're just waiting on the blower to start. Put these doors back on. Coleman EVCON Presidential. Alright, there it is. So check some carbon monoxide. check the carbon monoxide and temperature. Temperature looks pretty good. Looks good. Alright, on to the next one. Like and subscribe, please.